It takes a lifetime to discover Greece.
Some facts about Athens that you might not know.
The beach clubs and the restaurants have been amazing. It's really a party town.
Hi, I'm Elena Reddy and welcome to Foreign Influence.
It doesn't.
Really good. Drama, controversy.
So she was the driver for
Getting back to this was a good back. Because
He's gonna love to design all that thing.
People who trusted me with sharing their stories. Hey, I'm Elena Reddy and welcome to Foreign Influence. It takes a lifetime to discover Greece, but it only takes an instant to fall in love with her. Well, you guessed it, we're in Greece and our first stop is Athens. We've got Carly here with us. Carly is a linguist and she is born and raised in Athens. Carly, thank you so much for being a part of our show.
Thank you for inviting me.
What do you love so much about living in Greece and in Athens in particular?
To be honest, two things: Acropolis and people. Some facts about Athens that you might not know. Athens is an ancient city. In Greece, we used to have ancient gods, and Zeus had one beloved daughter. His daughter was Athena, and she was born out of his head. Athens was the beloved daughter of Zeus. He was the protector of peace and the goddess of wisdom, because she came from her father's head, so she must have been wise. Her secret symbol was the olive tree. That's why when we used to have games here, the winners would take as a reward a small branch of olive oil that symbolize win and peace. My friends are here and my family is here, so I love Athens because it's a nice place to live, and we have all these great monuments, museums, art galleries, theaters. If you love theater, Athens, I think it's the capital of the. We have a huge theatrical scene, more than 1,000 theaters.
Carly, what are your favorite places to go?
I'm actually a very extroverted person and I love to go out. My favorite areas in Athens are Mykonos, or at the center of the Athens, Plaka and Monastiraki, where we have nice rooftops with Acropolis view.
Did you know that Athens is the oldest capital of Europe? It has a recorded history of at least 3,000 years, and there is evidence pointing out that people have been inhabiting the city since late Neolithic times. This could mean that Athens is definitely well over 3,000 years old, perhaps even 5,000 years old. Athens is the birthplace of democracy, and the word itself tells us what democracy is. It comes from the Greek words demos, the people, and kratos, power, or as it is used today, the state. Democracy is the power of the people. Theatre always played a key role in Athens. It also played a key role in the life of the ancient Athenians. The Greek tragedy emerged around 532 BC, and comedy a little later, 490 BC. Many ancient Greek tragedies and comedies were performed at the theatre on the slopes of the Acropolis. While the Parthenon is the central city landmark in the Acropolis, this sacred temple has known some hardship. During its lifetime, the temple has been used as storage for munitions, converted into a church, then a mosque. It was also widely looted at some point. It also served as army barracks and was bombed by the Venetians in 1687. As a city dating back to antiquity, Athens is an interesting case study of architecture and is home to a variety of styles, from Greco-Roman to neoclassical to modern. Athens is one of the sunniest capitals of Europe, with an average of just 5 days of rain, an average highs of 15 degrees in December and a low of 8 degrees. Summer, of course, is famously sunny, which we're experiencing right now.
The beach clubs and the restaurants have been amazing. It's really a party town.
Kali, what are your favorite Greek traditions that you follow with your family?
I'm one of these people that follows the majority of our traditions. And my favorite one, and I think that most Greeks, we really do enjoy Easter. Easter is a big holiday here. Gathering around the table as a family, I think it's one of the favorite pastimes for Greek people. We love food, and after the post of the Easter, we are having a huge table full of meats and desserts and pies, and the whole family is gathering around the table. We have other tradition too. We have a carnival season before Easter, and each week, for 3 weeks, we're wearing costumes and we party around at the center of our cities. We drink and dance.
I can see how passionate you are about your city. It's absolutely magnificent. And thank you for being a part of our show.
Thank you very much for inviting me again. Thank you.
Hydra is one of the Saronic islands of Greece, located in the Aegean Sea. It only took us a couple of hours by ferry to get here from Athens. The word Hydra was taken from the Greek word, which means water. It was so named because of the natural springs that are found on the island. Some other historians believed it was the dwelling place of the mean monster Hydra. The island had a significant fleet during the 1700s, which comprised of about 130 ships, and it was a thriving place known for commerce and a striking European flair. Hydra is sometimes referred to as an unspoiled island because no form of cars is allowed on the island. The main form of transportation is through the use of donkeys. Don't you think they're so cute? And now we're in Mykonos. Look how beautiful the windmills are. The original construction of the windmills of Mykonos was started in the 16th century. We're in the area which is called Little Venice. Little Venice is a waterfront neighborhood in the western part of Mykonos, which is the main town of the island. Well, it's pretty easy to guess why, because we can really see the resemblance to the Italian city of Venice, with its old houses built on the edge of the sea. This spot is very popular for artists, tourists, and nightlife lovers. We just hopped in the Uber and we're on our way to the hotel. We're going to relax, put our feet up, or maybe even dive in the pool. We're in a restaurant called Rizes. It's in the northern center of Mykonos. It's a very interesting restaurant because it's family owned and all the ingredients they get from the vegetable garden. So everything from the garden goes onto the table. People love the atmosphere. It's very country-like, and I think it really translates into their dishes. Let's enjoy the dinner. The only only colors allowed for doors and windows in Mykonos are blue, green and red. This dates back to the old days when sailors painted doors and shutters blue, farmers green and the other red. We have an Australian here with us, Mary.
Hi.
Mary, what do you think of Mykonos?
It's so amazing. It's our first trip to Mykonos. In fact, it's our first trip to Greece, and we've loved every moment, actually. We've loved the food, and the people are so welcoming. We've tried to get used to the language, learn a few words.
What is your favorite word that you've learned?
In the morning when we come downstairs, they said just say kalimera. Like it's so casual, it's good morning, it makes you feel like a local. We've really enjoyed that. We were surprised that some days were very windy, but we welcomed that because it was so hot. And the beach clubs and the restaurants have been amazing. It's really a party town.
If you could pinpoint one moment of your trip that was the highlight, what would that be?
It probably was going to Zuma, the Louis Vuitton restaurant. That was very fun.
Special.
Yes, and there was of course the pop-up shop there, so had to have a look at the sights and a few of what was in the shop. It was very good. They had some special unique things that they've designed for Mykonos in particular that are exclusive to that store, so that was really wonderful to see that as well.
Sounds very decadent.
Yeah, it was. So good.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Mary, and enjoy the rest of your stay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Today we are going on a sailing trip. We are going to look at the island from a different perspective. We're going to snorkel, we're going to have lunch on the boat. It's going to be amazing. What is the meaning of Mykonos? Legends say that the place was named after Mykonos, one of the local heroes who was the son or grandson of Apollo, the god of the sun, and many other things such as archery, music, truth and dance. Mykonos was apparently the first ruler of Mykonos. As for the story revolving the name of the Cycladic Islands, the term comes from the word kyklos, which is an ancient Greek means circle or cycle in the old time. It was thought that this place in the Aegean waters was the center of the world. Islands are scattered around Delos, forming a circle around it. Also, strong winds around Mykonos often forced sailors to change their routes and sail around islands in circles. Did you know that Mykonos was a popular pirate hangout in the 1900s? According to legend, the Island of the Winds became a hideout for Greek pirates who fought for independence, ultimately winning by attacking ships from their Mykonosian base. Mykonos was never scared or weak, with the proof that even the houses were built particularly right on the sea, taunting pirates who dared to come. Mykonos is said to be the scene where the battle between Zeus and the Titans took place. The population in Mykonos varies greatly throughout the year. There are only some 50,000 permanent residents on the island, 4,000 of which are foreigners. However, in the summer months, the island accommodates over 250,000 people, 250,000. The island has over 300 days of sunny weather each year. Mykonos has become a great vacation hotspot for celebrities since the 1950s. The time has come to say goodbye to beautiful Greece and stunning Mykonos. Thank you so much for being a part of our show. Until next time.